Luck being the referee. John Braak, thank God his parents are from Holland, from the referee. Braak, it's a typical Dutch name.
Well, we've got two Canadians set to battle here on the final preliminary bout here at World Series of Fighting 14. And it's a good time to bring you all up to speed who are watching around the world, and especially in the lower 48, because I think as Americans, boss, sometimes we don't appreciate our neighbors to the north enough by way of trivia. So here we go. Do you know how many provinces there are in Canada?
No.
There are 10 provinces, but there are also 3 territories, taking it to a total of 13.
Wow. My God, I'm rich now. I feel amazing. I'm going to ask that my wife.
As we take a look at the tail of the tape for this catchweight bout at 275, Tim Hague, 31, 6'4", 276. His reach, an impressive 76 inches. His opponent across the way is Craig Hudson, checking in at 40 years of age, 6'2", 262. And his reach, 78 inches. We are set to go. We now go inside the cage. That is where Jazz Securo has the official introductions.
Ladies and gentlemen, our final fight of the preliminary card is brought to you by Crave Online. A couple of super heavyweights in the decagon. We are scheduled for 3 rounds. And now, on my left, fighting on the blue side. His record, 4 wins, 4 defeats. Standing 6 feet 2 inches tall, weighing 263 pounds. Fighting out of Paris, Ontario, making his World Series of Fighting debut. Introducing Craig Wardog Hudson. And now his opponent on my right, fighting on the red side. His record, 16 victories versus 8 defeats. Standing 6 feet 4 inches tall, weighing 276 1/2 pounds. Fighting out of Edmonton, Alberta. Presenting the thrashing machine, Tim Hague.
So no need for the introductions of nicknames, boss. They're already there. The thrashing machine.
With me. No, I knew the thrashing machine, and Hudson's the Wardog.
Okay.
Your referee is John Braak.
John Braak, who has no nickname,
the
will
Dutchman.
be the official. As we get set to go, round number 1, Michel Jean-Pierre getting us started here at World Series of Fighting 14 from Edmonton.
Jean-Pierre.
As Boss Rutten works out his French, we get set for round number 1. How do you see the big fellas going at it? A lot of times they come out and it's a lot of jabs and moving around. But that's not going to be the case here, as Tim Hague is going to work and Craig Hudson finds himself a little bit of trouble early on.
Tim Hague has the experience. He knows it. He comes forward. He's got a bunch of knockouts, 12 knockouts, 4 submission. He's been there. He fought in big organizations. So he goes, okay, I'm just going to break the ice. Let's get it over with.
Almost breaking the jaw of Craig Hudson on some of those early punches. So pace slowing down here after a 25-second flurry, and we settle into round number 1.
Oh, nice straights to the body. Most of the time that is a setup.
This is 2 big Mack trucks going on a collision course, boss. This is when you just kind of stay out of the way.
One clean shot can finish it all.
Yeah.
You know, it's too much weight.
Not a lot of speed, but there is a lot of power.
Yeah.
Nice connection there as Craig Hudson's seemingly finding an opening there on Tim Hague. I tell you what, if Hudson can come with a kick or a knee every time he punches, Hague drops his head. That's straight up Boss Rutten one-on-one. You drop your head and coming in like that,
you can walk on a knee. Yeah,
exactly. See, I do listen to some of the things you say.
You're an amazing person, and you know these things here about Canada. You know, provinces, 10 of them.
Don't forget the 3 territories.
The 3 territories. I was just going to say it.
Those 3 territories, by the way, the Northwest, the Yukon, and Nunavut.
Man,
wow. Tim Hague has slowed down. I mean, Hudson's now just kind of teeing off. Now remember, Hague has the shorter reach at 76 to Hudson's 78. So his corner, obviously, Craig Hudson saying, you've got a 2-inch reach advantage. Work that jab.
Look how wide open that stance is. We're going to go straight down the pipe.
Ooh.
Tim Hague just looks like he's slowing down.
I think he might have punched himself out those first 20 seconds.
Yeah, big spleen shot there, right hook to the body. Oh, man.
I'll tell you what,
he punches.
After surviving that barrage, Craig Hudson's doing a nice job here of just stacking up some points.
Yeah, Hudson sees him breathing. He knows he's getting tired. And once you're getting tired, everything slows down. That includes the brain, so you don't see the punches coming as good anymore. The takedowns are very slow now. Oh, he has to pick his shots now, Hudson. And Hague really needs to pick his shots. He's either looking for a clinch, and hopefully he can get a second win. Otherwise, it's going to look bad. Hudson already was hitting the body really hard. He might do that again. Man, 40 years old. Look at him.
Well, the pace is usually not this quick, but Tim Hague certainly came out with a flurry early on the first 25 seconds. And, boss, I thought this was going to be over in a hurry. Craig Hudson did not seem to have an answer. And now Tim Hague utilizing a leg kick there to try to slow down Hudson, who's just pounding that jab in.
Yeah, maybe, I don't know, just throwing it out there, maybe Hague knew that he wasn't as good in shape, and he says, you know what, I'm just going to try to get
him
the first minute.
Bull rush him early on and maybe end this fight, get lucky. And now it is Hudson who's coming with combinations, rights, lefts, uppercuts.
And he doesn't look like he's slowing down.
No.
A little bit.
These guys aren't built for speed in the long bouts, but they're like diesel engines. They're going to continue to plod forward. But I'll tell you what, if Hudson could muster a quick snap-off left-right combination, Hague's hands keep dropping in between, and he could find himself a sweet spot on that chin.
I love that he's going to the body the whole time.
30 seconds, Tim.
The final 30 seconds of round number 1. Catchweight bout at 275 between Tim Hague in the white trunks and Craig Hudson in the black trunks.
Another body shot. He should add a left hook to the head, though.
So we'll see a second round here in Edmonton.
They have battled and bled for this opportunity. When the moment arrives, there can be only one. World Series of Fighting tonight, 9 Eastern on NBCSN.
Well, that'll be a good one tonight, boss, as we get set for Ryan Ford, who is an absolute beast out of Edmonton, Alberta, training at a TriStar, and he's taking on Jake Shields, who comes in with a record of 29-7-1. He trains, of course, with Cesar Gracie's fight team, and of course the Diaz brothers and Gilbert Melendez and the likes. Is that something you look at as when you fight someone, as who they've been training with?
Yeah, of course. Yeah, you always look at that, but you know what? You don't want to focus too much on that. Always just make sure you're good everywhere. That's the thing. And I think that Ryan Ford is very smart to go to TriStar.
Yep.
Come on, let's go. Okay.
Well, Craig Hudson outstriking Tim Hague in that round at 52-11. And, boss, you don't need an abacus or a PhD to figure out with those kind of numbers, Tim Hague has got to find some way to slow Craig Hudson down.
He needs his defense up the whole time, just what he's doing right now, and picking his shots. He looks good now. He looks refreshed.
If you're in the corner of Tim Hague, you say, get this thing to the ground?
He already tried, but, you know, once the stamina goes, speed goes in everything.
Emiliano Rama in the corner, trying to encourage his man on. Rama in the corner of Craig Hudson, and he's on night.
Big right hand.
Big right hand. Tim Hague there.
Man, that's got to take your willpower a little bit away. If you hit somebody with everything you got, and he just comes back.
Use it.
Craig Hudson could snap him off, and it's not lightning quick. It's not as Schmolino looks on watching his man. It's not Marlon Moraes quick, but for big men, it's a pretty nice snap for Craig Hudson.
Good. Yeah, he should throw a right hook more. I think a right hook or a right overhand will be a very good weapon for Mr. Hudson.
Tim Hague looking a little better here in round number 2. And just as I say that, he takes a body shot and comes back with a left.
But Hague should do the same thing. He should go to the body and the head. That's why Hudson is so effective. Man. It's a slugfest. Hudson should start hitting the body again, mixing it up to the head. Hague needs a big punch. Right hook also, right overhand. Because both guys' left hand is a little low.
Wow, the blood in the face of Tim Hague is just from the repeated left jab coming from Craig Hudson, and he's not jabbing with that left. He's come with a combination, does a nice job, as Boss Rudin pointed out. Hudson throwing some body shots in there to keep Hague honest and his hands dropping. In the corner of Tim Hague imploring their fighter just to throw some punches. He showed us in the first 30 seconds of this bout that he's got the skills, he's got the snap. The question, Boz, you brought up, might be a very valid one, is conditioning on the part of Tim Hague.
That's a lot of weight to carry around.
Hague weighed in at 276 plus, and Hudson came in at 263. So the catch weight at 275 was on.
But, you know, let's not forget, Hague's been there.
Yep.
Had a lot of fights in his career. 27. You know, he's been in deep water before. And there's always, you can always come back, I think.
Are you sensing that he's pulling a Rocky Balboa here? He's going to try to let Hudson punch himself out and then come back with a flurry?
You never know. You know, like what he did in the beginning, it was blocking the body shots and the head shots.
Yep.
You know, it was a little fresher. You know, and the second wind suddenly might come in. You know, and look, that's a big right hand, what I said, that overhand. Because both these guys can do it, actually. Hudson can do it to him as well. There he comes.
I love quoting the great Boss Rudin because most of the time what he says makes pretty good sense. But as you point out to a lot of fighters, if you're going to come in with a punch, you got to come in with a combination. And Tim Hague's come in with that big right overhand, but he's not following up with anything.
That's the thing. You know, you want to keep
There's
going.
a combo. There's a combo, but missed.
Yeah. I always say if one is good, two is better. And you can keep going like that.
Coming up on the final 30 seconds here of round number 2. This one's scheduled for 3 in a catchweight bout. World Series of Fighting 14 from Edmonton, Alberta.
Come on, kid. No answer. No answer him. Uppercut. Watch it. It's coming.
Reminder, Craig Hudson, 40 years young, and he is getting the better of Tim Hague in an inadvertent eye poke there. And John Brack lets it go to the end of the round. So we will see a third and final round here in Edmonton. Coming up at 9 Eastern from Edmonton, Canada, the World Series of Fighting presents a 4-fight card at WSOF 14. In the co-main event, the inaugural